Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Tink. That's M-I-Z-Z, not M-I-S-S. You already know. The channel's at your post, TV out, and we're here to talk about none other than Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Season 4, Episode 5, Spirit Animal. Y'all, I broke my damn nail at work. I'll get them fixed, most likely tomorrow morning, because I got to go to work in a few, Anyways, so, I guess I'm going to try to, we might go scene by scene, but then we might jumble it together, but we know how this party goes. So let's go and get into it, okay? Okay. All right, y'all. Let's just get into this shit, because I don't work. Anyways, so basically it starts off with A1 and Cisco, Nabisco, whatever. They all out talking and shit or whatever about they shit in LA and he and everything and all of that. Then we see Moniece and Crimson Chin do a pop-up, and I don't know. I feel like when I seen this scene, I was like, well, did you talk to Tierra first before you did a pop? I understand like you're questioning, but why are you stalking him? And instead of you going to him, why not go to Tierra? I mean, at the end of the day, your loyalty is to Tierra. So you could have talked to her first about going there instead of going to him. I'm just saying, I didn't understand what was the whole point. Maybe I'm wrong, but if I'm, that concerned about my homegirl, I'm going to go to my homegirl, the person who loyalty, you know what I'm saying? Just saying, why, not your spouse or whoever you fucking with at the time. But hell no, because we know that shit ain't real. Anyways, and Cisco and Nabisco, I'm going to get on you. Anyways, so they talking back and forth. And then he tells them basically what he did. And then Moniece gets all emotional and all this stuff. And I'm like, you should have been getting that emotional with Tierra. Why are you... Oh, okay, whatever. Anyways, then that's when he says he get mad and talk about don't come at him and everything like that when they haven't done anything. And I mean, like... Okay, but really, Nabisco, you ain't really do shit, but you don't know what they've done. I mean, at the end of the day, when the cameras go off and the script is, you don't know. So, whatever. But I feel like, at the end of the day, Moniece and Crimson, girl, y'all should have went to Tierra with this, not whatever. Anyways, A1 puts his little 2 cents about her drinking or whatever, too. And I'm like, A1, just worry about you and your wife and your storyline. Okay, I'm just saying. Anyways, next we see Nasally doing whatever little, I don't know what they done shaved off, from her, nose surgery. I'm telling you, y'all, they done shaved off part of her brain. But then again, the bitch is crazy with her natural nose. But girl, you done went a little haywire and just really think you the shit. She doing this damn photo shoot with Rosebud, whatever his name is, Rose Arby, whatever his name is, and she over there complaining about how she getting annoyed with him and shit, and then I guess he makes some type of little clinging noise and drops some shit. I mean, I would have got annoyed too if I'm sitting here and you, but girl, how you talking about him and shit? You was all over him, and then what? So then after that, they have this little talk, and he basically complaining about his little like career or whatever, and how he getting left in the background. And my thing is, why you sitting over here, flying underneath the imaginary exotic beat coattails. I mean, I know you done seen a couple of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood seasons with her on it. You should have been doing your own shit. Like, seriously. Is this their only claim to fame? This fake ass storyline that you are extra whenever, Mona decides to write you in? I'm just saying, okay. Anyways, so she brings up basically, I guess she, like I said, they done shaved off part of her brain with that damn beak of hers. And she over there talking about how she got this little business thing with Safari and her little girl code thing, and talking about she working on his career, and talking about she having sex with him 8 times a week. Girl, we didn't need to hear all that. I mean, anything you can do to pump your head up, but we don't need to hear all that. I mean, I'm just saying, are you just used to paying for dick? I'm just saying, like, because what you was sounding and admitting to, that you was just paying for his convenience. Paying, just to have him under your arm or something. I'm just saying, girl. Okay, I mean, alright, whatever. Anyways, next we see No Hits Lucci. He doing this little radio station thing, I guess, talk about who he look up to. I did not know he was from Houston, Jesus. Okay, anyways. Then next we see Alexis Scott pop up on him. And girl. That nigga embarrassed the shit out of your ass. Like, I mean, really? And then you want to bust out, cry, and then come. Girl, what was you really gonna do? You need to take your old, fix a flat ass on some damn well, girl. Sit down before you pop something. The hell you was gonna do? He just really made your ass look really stupid. And I mean, girl, what did you expect? Karma. If you ask me, all of this was karma. You was all this shit with Masika in the beginning, and now what? Backfire. I do not feel sorry for you, boo. I don't. And then let me get you out the way because you weren't even all that serious. Like I said, Solo Lucha basically called her a high price hoe, all of this shit, and basically saying, he shouldn't been fucking with strippers. Like, nigga, you know better. Like I told y'all in the beginning, I just think he just know his Lucha need to go on somewhere. Anyways, she meets up with Lyrica and she crying shit. Talking about he said some hurtful things. I'm just tired of girl. Bye, girl. You knew what you signed up for. Please just stop. I'm sorry. I mean, you should feel embarrassed. You should. You knew what the hell you signed up for. I'm just saying. I can't feel sorry for this girl. What the fuck you crying for? Like, real? Come on, girl. Okay. Anyways, count your losses. Get your money and try to, I don't know, do something better with your life, because obviously on TV and looking at ass is not cute with whatever it is you trying to do, because it's karma. It's just straight up karma. I mean, you see what Masika doing, she trying to do something, bitch. Do something. Just do something. You coming after her when you should be like, okay, she did it. Take notes, bitch. You really need to take notes since you coming after people, but obviously you don't know what the hell to do when motherfuckers come at you. Okay, anyways. Alright, off her. Next, we get the Chanel West Coast. Girl, sound horrible in the studio. I'm sorry, I'm not feeling it. No. Safari over there pumping her head up. Lord Jesus, acting at its worst. Anyways, that's when we see Nasally come in, and I'm like, again, she really feeling herself a little bit too much, whatever. They talk business about the little girl code thing or whatever, and then Nasal, why are you throwing shade? Like, you act like you just, Girl, stop, Nasal. You that same bitch that was crying over Young Berg, under you, okay? So stop, girl. Please, just stop trying to big yourself up, please. Anyways, so, I guess even Chanel West Coast even picked up on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I'm gonna call it by her real name. I mean, at the end of the day, you just that token white girl. You just the same as, Snow No Flake from Love and Hip Hop New York. We all know that. But anyways, I'm going to give you your props on this episode because I was with you on this one. So I'm just saying, girl, stop it. So I guess they're going to collaborate. Anyways, Keyshia Cole, I like Keyshia Cole in this, not this episode, but I like how she's going so far in this whole season so far, from this episode on up to the first one, because I felt where she was coming from. Her, Masika, Crimson Chin, she trying to get in as much camera time as she can, was sitting there talking, and Masika brings up her event and everything and what Zell did. Masika is more mad at Rachel, which I understand, than Zell, because at the end of the day, Masika didn't want to, invite Zell in the first place, and Rachel, at the end of the day, but at Masika, girl, you had pull. You could have just said hell no too. But anyways. So, after that, she says she's going to talk it out with Zell. They're going to get their toes done or whatever. And she's going to talk it out with Zell or whatever. Then this is when Crimson just thinks it's such a good idea to bring up Tierra's issue. That was nobody's business but Tierra. And I felt where Keyshia Cole was coming from. At the end of the day, if you feel for your girl and she have a problem, you need to talk about it with your girl there, not when she's not around. And I felt, that's what I'm saying, I like how Keyshia Cole's been in this season so far, like straight up, like, no ma'am, like, Crimson, what the fuck? I mean, Masika didn't need to know that. Keyshia Cole didn't need to know that. I mean, at the end of the day, you should have been talking about that with Moniece. I'm just saying, Moniece, I'm gonna get on you too, girl, because your ass, you need to keep your mouth shut too. I'm just saying. But girl, bye. No. I mean, I felt where Keyshia Cole was coming from. You need to talk about it when Tierra was either sitting there or go to Tierra herself. Again, why nobody seemed to want to go to Tierra? I'm just saying. Anyways, off that situation. Tiara's in the studio. She sounds good. She wants to get back to the music, which she should. She sounded really nice, you know, but she's there with Cisco and Nabisco. His old moldy biscuit having ass self. Anyways, so they start talking or whatever, and that's when he brings up the whole thing about what Moniece and Crimson Chin did, and then, you know, he didn't bring up shit about what he said. And I mean, I understand Tiara got a little ticked, but girl, I understand you was mad at him, but what you said at the end, talking about you ain't have no friends, no ma'am. No ma'am. I understand be mad at Moniece because she should have came to you, but to sit up here and say you ain't have no friends, girl, you must have been drunk. Real talk, because that was very, very, very stupid. And I mean, come on, Cisco and Nabisco, you over there yelling at her, talking about come here and shit. No, nigga, tell her what the fuck she said, and you act like you can't. You act like you all big and bad and thinking that you really give a fuck. You don't give a fuck about that girl. No, you do not, because after that whole issue with y'all two getting into it or whatever, you know what I'm saying, you over here meeting up with this little chick named Amber and shit, because you mad at Tiara. But you talking about, what? You talking about Tiara seeing you when your fat ass couldn't get up out that damn bed and shit with your back, but now soon as she make you mad or whatever and got her issue going on, when shit gets real, your ass going off to the next chick. By the way, Amber, she was a sexy chocolate drop. But still, and Amber, baby, they played your ass to the left, because how in the hell you been fucking with him and you talking about you ride or die, but you ain't seen this nigga in how long since he's been in Atlanta? I mean, sorry, not Atlanta, but LA. I'm just saying, girl. Okay, girl, but whatever, you still sexy though. Nice little chocolate drop, but whatever, Cisco Nabisco. Your ass is fake and phony and sitting over there trying to twist her words against her friend. And Tiara, girl, you should know better. Then you take your ass over there, you know, to meet up with Crimson Chin and Moniece or whatever. And I'm 50-50 on this, but I wasn't with you when you say you didn't have no friends. But the fact that Tiara getting upset as far as you coming to her, I understand that. Yeah, come to me first. Don't go to my spouse. Come to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Shit. I understand where she was coming from in that sense. I understand that. That's the only part she gonna get me at. You know, they go off. I mean, they go back and forth, whatever. Monique's talking about she ain't really trying to hear. She trying to move from her apartment to a house. I'm like, girl, wasn't you just in a house like a season or one ago? Or did Mona rent that for you for the season? Like, I'm just saying, that's storyline. That don't match up with the seasons. Wasn't Fizz living with you in the house? What was that? Was that in the bar? Okay, I'm just saying. I ain't the smartest tool in the shed. I mean, I ain't no brainiac. But, girl, that don't sound right. I'm just saying, you know, I'm smart, but I ain't no genius. But, girl, okay. Anyways, she's talking about she want to talk, only time she gonna talk to Tiara is with the intervention, and that, you know, Cisco is basically a goner. Like, girl, we knew that. But at the end of the day, you should have went to Tiara first. I'm sorry. In that sense, I agree with Tiara. You should have went to her first instead of going to the spouse. You just met this nigga. You know you can't trust this nigga. You done already had bad blood between you and him when you was fucking with broke dollars. Come on, girl. You know better. But I'm just saying. Anyways, and Crimson, you too. Use them powers that you got in that chin, girl. You know better. Anyways, after that, Moniece is out with her girlfriend. She want to get eat out, banged out, however, you know. She wanted to make some cootie cookies, okay? All right, girl. She chilling with AD. They out or whatever. Then all of a sudden, Rachel shows up, very upset and depressed over Masika. And I'm like, what the hell? You really, like, you really can't see why the hell the girl is upset? And I'm so glad, like, Moniece and AD let it be known, like, at the end of the day, you claim you X, Y, and Z, you up here, and yet you took the damn bait. You over here trying to shade Zell, but you fell for the bait. Moniece didn't even want to invite the dude, and you still invited him. So, no ma'am. Teaching a lesson, no bitch, you got taught. Sorry, Rachel. I'm just saying, common sense. You never win when you play dirty. Anyways, I'm just saying. So then Moniece takes her happy-go-lucky ass and thought it was nice enough to sit up here and say, well, I heard she's meeting up with Zell. They're getting their toes done tomorrow. Why was that your business? Did Mona write that in for you to say? That was none of your business to sit up here and say that. Real talk, Moniece. That was not your place to sit up here and tell where Masika's gonna be so, you know, Rachel can take his ass there and start some shit, although the shit was funny. And Rachel, you deserved every bit of what happened to your ass because I was dying. Anyways, that wasn't cool, Moniece. After that, we see Keyshia Cole in the studio with A1. Okay, you know, they working on, you know, they little music. Lyrica pops up there because she's like, hey, we had a meeting, and all of a sudden he called it off. So she pops up there and she see Keyshia Cole, and she kept it real cute this time, girl. You kept it cute. I'm guessing Mona said, look, bitch, this Keyshia Cole. Okay, this the bitch rode up on Birdman and was sliding on pianos, okay? This bitch got coinked. Not saying anything against Ty Dolla $ign's sister, but this Keyshia Cole. You better act right. I'm just saying, that's what Mona actually told her, because she kept it real cute. It was like, oh, okay, you know. And, you know, Keyshia Cole, she kept it cute. She said, hey, girl, when you gonna write for me? But Keyshia Cole felt the vibe, because soon as she brought up the whole thing about writing for her with Lyrica was like, well, I didn't know you was having sex. So she excused herself quick, right on, boo. Gave A1 a hug, gave Lyrica a hug, gave compliments, and we'll be in touch. Now, I felt where Lyrica was coming from, but girl, really, on camera, or should I say there, you couldn't wait till he got home? I'm just saying, like, wrong place, but I understand you got emotional, whatever. But anyway, she goes off on him and say, you know, I was there for you. Motherfuckers didn't want to work with me because instead of, you know what I'm saying, me fucking them to get where I need to get, I was loyal to you and X, Y, and Z. I ain't trying. And I understand what she's saying. She just wants to be included. At the end of the day, she was there for that nigga. She rode with him. They both brought their coins in together. She loves him. You know, she want to be included because, I mean, they started, you know, it ain't like they haven't done, you know, songs together either and both make a coin off of it. So I understand where she was coming from. And even A1 understood. She, you know, walked out, calmed herself down. But girl, you sounded really stupid when you said, if I walk out again, it's this marriage. Girl, don't do that. You got you a good man, girl. Keep him. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't play like that. Anyways, and A1 agreed. You know what I'm saying? He agreed that, and he admitted he was sorry. He was like, for now on, you come to every session. I understand where you coming from, and I was wrong how you went about it. And I thought that was cute. But girl, don't be going to materialistic, girl. Just be mindful that your man sees where you coming from and all of that and want to go make it up to you. Okay, girl, you talking about a Chanel purse. Girl, you should let him surprise you. You blew the surprise talking about Chanel purse. You should let him surprise you with the Porsche. I'm just saying, girl. Anyways, but I'm glad y'all got it together. It was cute. Anyways. Next we get to the Chanel West Coast video event, and Nasal E. Your Neverland beak looking ass is wrong for how you went all about this. This was so wrong. I was so with Chanel West Coast. Even Safari was not even feeling this shit. Like, how you did this shit was so wrong. You didn't give a fuck about that, girl. You just wanted some camera time to showcase your song that would never be played on the radio waves. Okay? I'm just saying, girl. Please stop, because they damn sure ain't gonna play that shit out here. You was so wrong how you did that, girl. Chanel was like, wait a minute, you didn't even let me know. You didn't even give me no choreography. How you expect? I felt where Chanel West Coast is coming from. Even Safari was like, you didn't include me. Did you talk to Chanel? She's like, oh, I got it. Your attitude was so stank. Like, you was just, bitch, who are you? You are a loving hip-hop wannabe. You ain't finna be no damn Cardi B. Bitch, you ain't even finna be no damn Jocelyn. Seriously, come on, girl. Like, you was so wrong how you did that, girl. Girl code, that was way against the motherfucking girl code. You don't do nobody like that. That was so unprofessional. And then when Chanel West Coast called you out about the shit, you come at the girl, try to fight the girl, and then you bump her to the side and try to play your own shit. Like, that shit was so wrong. But Chanel West Coast, boo, you better than me, because I wouldn't have sat there. I'd have been like, well, I can go and do other shit, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and watch this shit because y'all are not paying me, unless Mona was paying you to sit there while she just bumped your ass to the side and you saw her do her shit. I wouldn't have sat there. I would have walked the fuck out. Like, real talk, like, Nasal, you was fucking wrong for that shit. And you wonder why your shit ain't gonna go no damn well. And then you want to try to bring Rosebud in as the main dude when she don't even know this nigga. You don't do no shit like that. Regardless if the girl's an up and coming artist, either way, that is not how you do business. I would never want to work with your ass. Straight up, if the Lord ever blessed me to be any type of opportunity to where I could pick who I wanted to work with in the music industry, if he did, you would never be on that list, because that is just so trash. You use your platform like Love and Hip Hop, Hollywood, and this is how you act? Girl, you trash. Get the fuck out of here. Like, no ma'am. Shit was not cool. Anyways, that was that. I already talked about Cisco and Nabisco. And so let's get to Masika event. Masika's, you know, talking with basically Zell, getting her toes done. You know, Zell, they talking about their issues with the event and how, you know, where they fall, you know, basically how she's more mad at basically Rachel, because Rachel invited him. She let it be known, I didn't even want to invite you. So they're in the middle of talking or whatever, and this is when Rachel shows his ass and shows up and starts talking so much shit. Now, I don't understand what was wrong with your radar, but how the hell you couldn't tell that Zell was basically about to get at your ass? He was sizing your ass up and getting at your ass, especially when you went at him and started talking about, oh, so this is, you take other people to our spot. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. And I mean, even Masika was like, bitch, I didn't tell you where I was. Like, girl, yeah, check Monique, because Monique started all of this shit by telling him where you was going to be at. Like, Rachel, you look dumb as fuck. And I was so glad that Zell came at your ass, because I swear the way you was like, bitch, yeah, you was scary. You talking all that shit, you call him a Tasmanian devil, which you fell for that shit yet again, and he came at your ass. I don't give a damn if them security officers wasn't there, he would have fucked your ass up, talking about we could catch the fade outside. Nigga, bye. You wasn't gonna do shit. You look stupid as hell, and I'm so glad Zell got at you, or tried to get at you, because them security guards wasn't playing that shit. I'm just saying, Zell bleeding and shit, and Rachel sit up here and try to shade him, but bitch, no, you look dumb, because that scary ass face you made, boo, bye. I'm just saying. And that's pretty much it, y'all. If I forgot anything, correct me. If not, hell, it is what it is. And that's pretty much it. And that's how I feel. I gotta get ready for work, y'all. I'm Miss Tink. That's MICC, not MISS. You already know. Channel that your politics TV, y'all. Y'all have a blessed one. And we'll be at it again next week. Bye.